Hi, my name is Al Crain, and today is January 28th, 2003. And what I remember about September 11th, 2001, I was in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and working at a job there. And the day started out normally, and my wife called and told me that on the news there was just a flash that a plane had hit the World Trade Center. And it was I was shocked. It was hard to believe, but immediately I got on the internet and started following the news stories. Um, Maybe I wasn't surprised because of some of the things that had been going on in the world, and because of the previous attempt on the World Trade Center. But I was angry. I can remember being very angry and concerned because I was away from home, and concerned because I thought of my family at the time. I also have a brother-in-law who's in the Navy, and anytime an incident like this happens, once we found out that it was the terrorist, then um, I was concerned about that. Um, I followed the news events along with some coworkers, and started watching television to see what was going on. And I talked to some of my friends to find out how they were, because I'm a consultant, so I do travel a lot, and a lot of my friends in the business travel as well. Um, After the Pentagon was hit again, it was a total shock, and I think the entire nation, everybody in the nation, will always remember where they were at the time that these events happened. And we followed the news for days. I followed the news along with a lot of other Americans. I'm former Navy. I was in the Navy, so I know I know the feeling of what it's like to really love this country, and to understand what it is that we have here, and what is unique about our freedom and our way of life. And it's an honor now for me to have the opportunity to work here at the Pentagon, and to work with all the folks who are in the military, and to talk to some of the folks who went through some of the difficult times on and around September 11th. I've been to the chapel here, and I think that every time that I go in the chapel, that I'm moved, and I'm moved not only because of the sacrifice of the folks who are serving overseas now, and many of my friends who are in the Navy Reserves and in the Navy are being called to do that. But um, I, I'm concerned. I mean, I have two sons. One of them is in college now, and he's 19 years old, Jonathan, and my other son, Benjamin, who's 16. I have two sons who are of age now that they will um, be called upon, or may be called upon, to help to protect our country. But I know my son Benjamin is in the Sea Cadets. I do volunteer work with the U.S. Naval Sea Cadets, and I know that every time that we hear the national anthem, or we see the flag, that we feel a special bond with folks who have suffered through some of the disasters that happened here, and at the World Trade Center and other places in the world. Um, all I can say is that we have a great country, and I hear reports in the news of folks who are saying that we have no business to be doing some of the things that we're doing around the world. But I do know that that everyone that I've talked to, or that I've ever known who's been in the military, um, all of the folks who are citizens of our country are peaceful people, and want justice. And I think that as members of this country, as citizens of this country, that that we will never forget September 11th, and we'll never forget what the folks in the military do for us every day.